How are you doing today? I hope you are doing amazing. I'm having a pretty great morning, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't normally film in the morning, but I decided because I have a really packed couple days, which I'll talk about as we go along in this video, that this morning was like the only time to do it. And I actually work at 12 and it's 9:20 right now, so I have to leave my house by 11. But that's okay, I'm doing pretty good for time. So today I'm going to do a get ready with me kind of like for work. I mean, I work at Sephora, so this really isn't that work appropriate because I have like, obviously I work at a makeup store, I'm going to wear more makeup than like an average person will wear. So I'm not sure what I'm going to call this video just yet, but regardless, I hope you like it. I have quite a few new products to try, so I'm very excited. So let's just hop right on into it. So let's start with skin. I've already primed my skin. I used the Smashbox Primer Oil. It's going to be a first impressions. And I'm using the Clinique in the Nude Chubby Stick. If you want to see my thoughts on this, I do have a first impression that I'll link at the top here so you can see that. If you want to see how it tested. So this is the prime side. And this is the unprimed side. And this one just feels so good. Oh, I'm so excited. So I pretty much just slather this on my face quite generously, and then I blend it in, and then if I need more in certain spots I'll go back and add more in certain spots. So let's just, ooh, so blended really easily on top of the primer. I'm so excited. I don't know if you guys keep up with Sephora, but the new animation is all about color correcting. I got the new Marc Jacobs color corrector, so I want to try that one and see how that goes. Maybe I'll do first impressions on that. This is looking good, so let's move on to the rest of my face. I'm going to do my concealer. So my Sephora location is closing for about 6 days next week for renovations, but because I was on sick leave, I didn't really know, like no one mentioned it to me because I wasn't at work, right? So I didn't know we were closing until like 2 days ago. So I'm just gonna take, because they were like moving people to other locations so that they could, you know, still work for the week. But I decided to just take the week off. And then I was telling my mom about it, and it kind of like hit me. I'm like, wait, why don't I try and like get home to see my family? Because I haven't seen the majority of my family because I live 8 hours away from them. I haven't seen them since the beginning of December. So, and my aunt just recently had her baby, so there's like lots of new things happening, and of course I wanted to visit. I haven't seen everyone, so I'm beyond excited for that. I actually leave on Sunday afternoon. I'm going to catch a Greyhound. The bus ride is 11 hours, so you know, lots of fun. Not. I'm gonna be there for a week and I'm so excited to see everyone. I have a bunch of videos ready to film. There will be no gaps in uploading, so I'm very happy about that. I know I'm not the most popular YouTuber, however, YouTube is something that I really love, and having all of you guys support me means a lot to me, and I want to make sure that I'm always putting out new content. I'm staying consistent. I'm not lying about my upload schedule. Last week, like I mentioned before, I was having some health problems, so I mean, health comes before work, hobbies, everything, but I'm better now, so there's no excuse. And I love filming. Like, I wouldn't do it if I didn't love it, you know? I get asked that quite often. You know, how do you balance work, life, everything, hobbies? How do you, like, what keeps you motivated? And it comes from within. I do feel that there's some kind of aspect of having people that like what you do and follow what you're doing to motivate you. But at the end of the day, if you're only making videos for your subscribers, what are you doing? Because yes, I love each and every one of you and I'm so thankful that you're subscribed to my channel, but if I had 2 subscribers or 1 million subscribers, to me that number doesn't matter. There's still people that are supporting you, and they're gonna support you regardless if they truly care about you. But you can't make YouTube videos just because you want subscribers or just for your subscribers. You have to make them for yourself because you love it. I don't know really where I'm going with that, but long story short, I love you guys and I love making YouTube videos, so I guess. I'm also going to powder my foundation really, really lightly just because this one is a very dewy foundation, which is great. I like dew. I'm good with the dew. However, I don't like looking like a shiny disco ball halfway through my shift. Please explain to me why I'm just trying this now. I bought it yesterday, so naturally I'm pumped to use this. And it is the Shade and Light Contour Palette. Yoo! Yes! So I'm going to try actually to brighten up my under eye a wee bit and see how that goes. I think I'm going to mix the first two shades together, which are these two here. I'm going to try that and yeah, see how that goes. Ooh, okay. I do enjoy a highlighted face, but to be honest with you guys, I'm not the biggest fan of like really shimmery highlighters. So I was at work yesterday and I was thinking about picking up a new highlighter or highlighting contour kit or something, and I was just thinking about everything and I'm like, you know what, I don't really like shimmery highlighters, so I don't really want to get a shimmery highlighter because it's not really my thing. So then I was thinking about it and I was like, wait a minute, why am I not getting this, idiot? So I've brightened up my under eye a little bit and I'm going to add some contour. Okay, let's go in with this first really taupey color called Subconscious. I guess I should have told you what the other ones were called. I put on Lyric and Levitation. Now I'm going to go in with Subconscious. And I'm going to be really obnoxious and do really heavy contour and everything today. So I feel like it's coming up warmer on my skin than it actually is in the pan. But that's because I'm pale AF. And I'm okay with it. I think I want it a little bit sharper. So I'm going to go in with the middle color, which is Shadow Play. That said Shadow Plague. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding? I personally don't even care at this point. Well, I said I wanted a dramatic contour and I got it. I'm just going to try and soften that a little bit with the lighter one. And then I'm going to add Lyric underneath it. Okay. Yes. So again, I'm doing Subconscious first, and then I'm going to go in with Shadow Play after. I'm doing a Subconscious as kind of like a bronzer. Then Shadow Play. And then blending. I am noticing that everything's applying easier on the prime side than the unprime side. If you can see that, like the pigment on this compared to this one is making a huge difference. Like I'm having to go in for a third time to add. Okay, and then going in with Lyric underneath. I will move on to blush. This one here. So I uploaded a vlog on Monday. And I hope you guys like it. It was so much fun to film. And we had so much fun that day. And I love when you can, like when you know people are actually enjoying themselves and having fun in vlogs or any other type of video. I just find them so much more fun to watch. I don't know. And they're so fun to edit. I love editing vlogs. I prime my eyes a little bit with Shadow Insurance from Too Faced. Beautiful. And now I got my hands on the Gwen Stefani Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. Like, hello! So I'm going to start with my crease shade, and for that I'm going to start with Anaheim. And I'm going to start with Stark, actually. I'm going to put Stark everywhere. Just kind of get my primer set, ready to go. And I guess I will put, while I'm doing the lighter ones, I'll put a little bit of blonde. Ooh. Please excuse my eyebrows. They need to be done so bad it's not even normal. So I just put blonde under my brow bone and in the corner of my eyes. It's gorgeous. So now I'm going to move on to my crease, and I'm going to take Anaheim just on this blending brush and just put that everywhere. I have been dying to get this palette, so I'm very excited about this. And as always, I'm impressed with the blending. Urban Decay's eyeshadows have never let me down. Then I'm going to go in with Zone, which is a little bit deeper, but same in that kind of taupey family, which is this one here. I'm just going to concentrate that on my outer V, because I want to put Punk. A little bit of Punk, which is that kind of like brick brown. But I only want to do it on my outer V. I don't want to bring it all the way in today. So just going to add some depth before I go in with a dark color. It's all about layering. I remember when I first started playing around with makeup and I wanted like a dark crease, I would go straight for like a dark brown or even black, and I could never figure out like why it looked so muddy and it didn't look blended. It's about layering. You can definitely still do a one shadow look and have it really blended, but you have to work a little bit harder. So, but doing it with small amounts of product, different types of tones, and working at it slowly, it makes it a lot easier to blend and have it look really seamless. That looks really pretty. I can't tell if it's the lighting or if it's me that is being super lopsided today. Like, I feel like one side is continuously looking different to the other. I want a little bit of a denser brush, so I'm grabbing this one from Urban Decay, and it's the blending side. And then I'm going to go in with Punk, which is this kind of like darker, almost brick brown kind of shade. And then just placing that right in the outer V. Kind of want to blend a little bit so it's not a super harsh line, but we're not really worried about blending it just yet. Comment down below and let me know if you've tried this palette and what you think of this palette. So far, I love. I know some people were saying, oh, it's so boring, it's all neutrals, but I never find neutrals boring. Like, true beautiful neutrals to me are like, and now I'm going in to blend that. It's not always easy to find creamy, buttery, blendable nudes, right? So, and doing your eyeshadow like this with your darkest on the outer corner is going to elongate your eyes a little bit, and especially since I'm like dragging it out a little bit to give it that kind of angle, it's not going to look as round. So I'm just kind of changing the shape of my eye a little bit. And for the lid, what do I want to do? I definitely want to do something kind of shimmery. So it's either Steady, Baby, or Pop. I think I'm going to do a bit of Steady and Pop. I put Steady all over the lid, and then I'm going to put, sorry, my mirror is like freaking out the camera. Steady all over the lid and a little bit of Pop as a pop just on the center, because it is a little bit more glittery, and I know it doesn't have that much pigment because I've swatched this a million times at work and I've used this on people. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take Steady. Oh, so pretty. And I'm going to avoid going back over that outer corner. I'm just going to keep it on like the center and then the inner corner. So pretty. And how was everyone's March break? In Canada, March break is coming up. Well, it would have been, by the time this is uploaded, March break would have just happened. So let me know how it went. If you're in school, what did you do? Did you work? Did you have a little break? Did you hang out with friends? Ooh! So just put that like on the center of my lid. And then I might actually put a little bit on the inner corner. Yeah. Why not? And I'm gonna add just a little bit under my eyes as well. I don't typically like adding shadow under my eyes just because the way that my eyes are shaped. Even if I set the crap out of my under eyes, it will transfer a little bit throughout the day, which is super annoying. So I'm going to actually, I'm gonna put a little more of the Too Faced primer under my eyes, and I'm gonna put it on the brush so that when I'm doing the eyeshadow with the brush, it kind of like two become one. Got me? You feel me? And I'm gonna go right in with Zone. And then just with whatever's left over on the blender side from Punk, I'm just gonna add to the outer corner. Just like that. And then I'm going to take a little bit of pop and put it in the center. Okay, so that's going to be it for eyeshadow. I'm going to finish off with just some mascara. I would do liner, but I really like how the eyeshadows become kind of the star of the show, so I'm going to skip on liner for now. And I'm just going to curl my lashes using my Schumacher lash curler. I love this thing. So I'm going to go in with Cannonball. Okay, and now because my brows are really unruly at the moment, I'm going to go in with my Hourglass, what is this? The Hourglass Arch in Warm Brunette, the pencil. And now I'm just going to go in with a little bit of Gimme Brow to help those out a little. Slay my soul, Gimme Brow. Just, yes. Oh my god, I love when my eyebrows look like feathery, brushed up, kind of crazy. I love it so much. Okay, so now what's left? Girl, you know. So I have here another Urban Decay Gwen Stefani product. This is the lipstick in Ex-Girlfriend, which is like a really, really pretty kind of sheer nude. Lip liner would be ideal with this. However, I don't really own lip liners and I don't have the matching one for this, but that's alright. We're gonna wing it. Let's do this. Through and through, this is my favorite kind of lip. Although it's unbalanced. My bad. So guys, this is the look. I really love how this came out. I think it is gorgeous. You could use this for any kind of look, honestly, like date night, work, whatever. It's still fairly natural, meaning it's all neutral tones. It's not like really, really heavy, smoky, but it's just enough definition, and this nude lip paired with the eyes is just like... So that is it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this makeup look. I think it came out really beautifully. I love, 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 love it. It's very neutral, a lot of browns, but I think it's still pretty without being like boring. Get what I'm saying? Unless you really hate neutrals, then you'll find this video very boring. But I love it, and I hope that you do as well. If you do, make sure you leave a comment down below. Let me know if you've tried this product before. Any of them, actually. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on the Urban Decay palette. Make sure to like, Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new here, hello, my name is Brittany. I also go by Blush Daisies. That is my social links everywhere. Everywhere is Blush Daisies. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all the same, so it's nice and easy for you to find me. Creep on, creeping on. And if you're already subscribed, I love you. Thanks so much for being here and the continuous support. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Bye!